Deep in the rainforests of New Guinea, a tiny bird performs a dance so bizarre, so theatrical, it has stunned scientists and viewers alike. We are, of course, speaking of the superb bird of paradise, a creature that has taken the art of courtship to an entirely new dimension. Its fleeting appearances on film have captivated millions, turning this elusive forest dweller into an internet sensation. The jungle holds many secrets, but this one truly dances to its own beat. For all the grandeur of its performance, the male superb bird of paradise is surprisingly small. Measuring a mere 26 centimeters, or about 10 inches, he is hardly a giant of the avian world. His everyday attire is deep, velvety jet black, allowing him to melt into the shadows of the forest understory. The true magic begins with a flash of iridescent color. Adorning the male's breast is a stunning metallic blue-green shield. This breastplate shimmers and shifts with the light, a vibrant splash against the darkness of his other feathers. Scientists have discovered these are no ordinary black feathers. They are super black, trapping 99.95% of light. This makes the iridescent breast shield appear even more dazzlingly bright. Superb bird of paradise makes its home in the montane rainforests of New Guinea, typically at elevations between 1,000 and 2,300 meters above sea level. These are cool, misty environments where ancient trees are draped in mosses and epiphytes, and the air is thick with the scent of damp earth and vegetation. The forest floor is a complex tapestry of fallen leaves, roots, and ferns, creating a dimly lit world beneath a dense canopy. This specific habitat provides not only the resources the bird needs to survive, such as fruits and insects, but also the unique conditions necessary for its dramatic visual displays. The deep shade of the forest understory enhances the profound blackness of his cape, making it appear almost like a void. Despite the brilliance of his display, the superb bird of paradise is an incredibly elusive creature. Outside of the breeding season, or when not actively courting, males are solitary and shy, their dark plumage providing excellent camouflage in the forest depths. Spotting one requires immense patience, a keen eye, and often a good dose of luck. This elusive behavior is, of course, a survival strategy. The courtship ritual of the superb bird of paradise is a meticulously prepared and passionately executed performance. Long before any female arrives, the male selects a specific spot on the forest floor, his personal display court, or lek. He then painstakingly clears this area of all debris, fallen leaves, twigs, and anything else that might mar the perfection of his stage. Once a potential mate, a rather drab-looking female in comparison, approaches his arena, the male begins his astonishing transformation. He first perches on a low branch or log, often bowing low, and then, with a sudden, almost shocking movement, he erects his velvety black cape. This cape fans out dramatically, extending far above his head and around his body, completely altering his shape. Simultaneously, his iridescent blue-green breast shield is thrust forward, its colors blazing. The dance itself is a series of rapid, almost robotic movements. He snaps his tail feathers, clicks his wings, and bounces from side to side with remarkable agility and precision. The iridescent breast shield elements, which now appear as two brilliant blue eyes and a strip of a mouth, seem to float against the void of his ultra-black cape. This intense, energetic performance is repeated with unwavering enthusiasm for any visiting female. Section 5. The discerning audience, a female's prerogative. The entire, elaborate spectacle put on by the male superb bird of paradise is for one audience member only, the female. She is the sole critic, the ultimate judge whose decision determines his reproductive success. In stark contrast to the male's dazzling, transformative attire, the female is dressed in modest, mottled, brownish plumage. Despite the male's incredible efforts, his theatrical displays, and his sheer persistence, the female is remarkably difficult to impress. She will observe his dance from a nearby perch, often with an air of detached scrutiny. More often than not, after a thorough assessment of his performance, she will simply fly away, leaving the male to reset his stage and await the next potential evaluator. It is a harsh reality for these dedicated performers. Only the most perfect, most captivating displays will meet her exacting standards. What exactly is she looking for during this intense evaluation? It is believed she assesses a multitude of subtle cues. Section 6. Evolution's Artistry, the Science of Seduction. The breathtaking performance of the superb bird of paradise is a classic example of sexual selection in action. This powerful evolutionary force, first proposed by Charles Darwin, describes how competition for mates can lead to the development of elaborate traits and behaviors. The male's entire being, his colors, his cape, his dance, has been shaped by generations of female preference, a relentless audition for the right to reproduce. The ultra-black feathers, by absorbing nearly all light, create an intense contrast that makes the vibrant blue-green breast shield appear even more luminous and captivating. This optical illusion enhances the perceived brilliance of his key attractive features. This phenomenon can be understood through the concept of sensory exploitation. The male's display may be tapping into pre-existing sensory biases in the female's brain, perhaps a preference for certain colors, shapes, or movements that were initially advantageous for other reasons. Over time, males who best exploited these biases through their displays were more successful in attracting mates. Section 7. From jungle floor to global fame, cultural and scientific resonance. The superb bird of paradise, once a little-known inhabitant of remote New Guinean forests, has achieved remarkable global fame, largely thanks to the power of wildlife documentaries and the reach of the internet. Groundbreaking footage, such as that featured in BBC series like Planet Earth, has brought its astonishing courtship dance into living rooms around the world. These cinematic portrayals, coupled with countless viral video clips shared across social media, have transformed this tiny bird into an ambassador for the wonders of the natural world. This bird's complex behavior does more than just entertain. It significantly enhances our understanding of avian intelligence, communication, and the capabilities of the animal mind. The unique characteristics of the superb bird of paradise have also spurred significant scientific research. The discovery of its super black feathers, for instance, has fascinated material scientists interested in developing new light-absorbing materials for technologies such as solar panels or telescopes. Section 8. A fragile future, conservation challenges. Despite its current classification by the IUCN as least concern, the population trend for the superb bird of paradise is unfortunately decreasing. The primary threat to its existence, like that facing so much of New Guinea's unique wildlife, is habitat loss and degradation. The montane rainforests it calls home are increasingly under pressure from deforestation due to commercial logging operations, conversion of land for agriculture, and mining activities. Climate change poses another significant, albeit more insidious, threat to this mountain-dwelling species. As global temperatures rise, sensitive montane ecosystems like those inhabited by the superb bird of paradise are expected to experience shifts in vegetation zones and changes in rainfall patterns. Fortunately, efforts are underway to protect these remarkable birds and their forest homes. Various conservation organizations, both international and local, are working in Papua New Guinea to establish and manage protected areas, promote sustainable land use practices, and engage local communities in conservation initiatives. Section 9. Nature's ultimate performer, a legacy of style. To witness, even on film, the superb bird of paradise in full display is to glimpse the sheer, unadulterated artistry of evolution. Its astonishing beauty lies not just in the vibrant flash of its breast shield or the profound darkness of its cape, but in the utter strangeness and dedication of its performance. This tiny creature, through its almost surreal behavior, plays a significant role in the intricate web of life within its rainforest ecosystem. The superb bird of paradise teaches us profound lessons about the creative power of nature and the extraordinary lengths to which life will go in the fundamental quest for procreation. This bird is a vibrant example of how evolution is not always a grim struggle for existence, but can also be a flamboyant theatrical production. The existence of such a creature, with its almost unbelievable courtship ritual, urges us to look closer at the natural world around us, to appreciate its complexity, and to marvel at its capacity for the bizarre and the beautiful. The superb bird of paradise is more than just a biological curiosity. It is a symbol of nature's flamboyant spirit.